The old castle was covered with countless nests of infants, all of them the offspring of vampires. Suddenly, a tiny hand reached out from one of the nests. A vampire baby had come back to life. Thousands of newborn vampires swarmed toward the center of the castle to meet the ancestor of all vampires, Dracula. The first step to becoming a vampire is learning how to hunt. So Dracula's two brides excitedly led this swarm of vampire babies to a human town for their first training run. Soon the village turned into an all-you-can-eat buffet for vampires. When the vampire hunter Van Helsing heard about it, he sent other hunters to fight the baby vampires, while he armed himself to destroy the vampire nest. He stormed into the castle and started wiping out vampires, shooting them one by one. Eventually, he enraged Dracula. When Dracula finally appeared, Van Helsing caught him off guard and drove a silver stake hard into his body. But Dracula just laughed smugly, because neither silver stakes nor crosses could hurt him. As the original ancestor of vampires, he feared no holy artifact. Just then, the vampire brides returned in tears, because all the baby vampires had exploded and died. Turns out the energy given by the werewolf still wasn't enough to revive the vampire infants. Van Helsing took the chance to run, bringing the vampire hunter Anna with him. Anna also freed the werewolf strapped to the experiment rack. Dracula was furious. A few days earlier, a werewolf had suddenly shown up in town. To protect the villagers, Van Helsing rushed out to catch it, but Anna stopped him from chasing it. Turns out the werewolf was Anna's brother Jack. During a vampire hunting mission, Jack protected Anna and got bitten by a werewolf. Jack was her last living family member. Anna firmly believed there must be a cure that could turn her brother back into a normal human. Van Helsing was moved, so they followed Jack's trail to a castle, which turned out to be Dracula's vampire base. Inside the castle, Jack convulsed violently and turned back into a human again. That's when Dracula showed up. Turns out that after Jack became a werewolf, he had been under Dracula's control. Only today did he realize Dracula had lied to him. His father, who had been missing for a year, had already become one of Dracula's undead servants. And now Dracula wanted to drag him off for experiments. The vampire servants tied him to the experiment table and switched the machine on. At that moment, Anna and Van Helsing entered the castle and saw the place filled with countless nests, all containing dead vampire offspring. Dracula had 3 brides and countless servants. For the past 400 years, he and his brides had tried desperately to reproduce, but every single one was stillborn. It was God's curse on him. Just as they were saving Jack, Anna unfortunately got captured by Dracula too, and that led to the scene described earlier. Van Helsing took the chance to rescue Anna, and also release the werewolf Jack. Back to the present, no power in the world can revive Dracula's offspring. So the time has come again for Van Helsing to wipe out the vampire race. Follow me to see what happens next.